phone hooked up to the speaker here. Childish Gambino, March 15th, 2020. It's a white cover because he's pretentious, and the first song is called 0.00. We're already halfway through this Jesus Christmas. Right.
Halfway through what?
That's the song.
Oh, I thought you meant the album. I was like, it said it was an hour. I'm like,
it has been an hour, John. We just traveled through time. I'm 40. I don't know what to expect because everything's been different, and I feel like I'm either gonna hate this or love this. There's no in between.
I don't know. I didn't really like Awaken My Love at first, but that grew on me.
I didn't like it either. At first, the same deal. That's pretty much it.
Was that the? Wait, that was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So first off,
there's 8 seconds left. There's 8 seconds left.
I mean, yeah, but it's doing a fade out thing, but
as far as you know.
Yeah, true that. I probably just ruined the intro to the next song. I don't know, but off the bat, see, just look at this track list right here. So it's all like numbers and
I
and
don't
all
know
that jazz. Because there can't be dates because there's like 30s in there and coordinates. Man, I honestly don't know what's happening.
We're gonna leave that to you guys, and we'll talk about it on the show.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, because I am not doing that much research. I have a full-time job.
Algorithm.
We heard this live.
Oh, we did, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Okay, that was Algorithm. What? Okay, so first thoughts. That weird vocalizer, deep voice thing he has at the beginning, scary as hell, but it also reminds me of the Michael Jackson music video. What was it, Thriller, where Homeboy's just talking? What's that guy's name?
He does have a name.
I forgot.
Talking about the very beginning of the video?
The narrator throughout of the Thriller video.
Yeah.
And he's just, the spooks are coming. I don't know, he says something generic and scary. But I immediately thought of him. What's his name? I feel like it's Bruce something, but and then towards the end where the beat just started to distort and like cave into itself, that reminded me of Zealots of Stockholm, where the beat's like, and I'm like, oh my god, I really got nostalgia from that. But I was like, he's on a whole other level right now. But now I'm done. What's your opinion?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I think the chorus is really catchy.
The chorus was beautiful on that.
It was a very stark change from Awaken My Love, because a lot of that album was kind of in that high pitch tone of voice, which I mean, granted that was the type of music he was going for. I mean, there really wasn't that much rapping on Awaken My Love.
Yeah, that's true.
I liked it. I like the experimental nature of it.
I feel like it's just gonna get nastier from here.
I'm ready for it.
I feel like we're not even at the surface. We're just floating above it right now. But this is time. 6 minutes? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the next song. Dude, I'm so hesitant on like pausing these because it's like I feel like they're all gonna flow into the next song in some way. But we gotta talk about it.
We do have to talk about it.
We gotta talk about it.
What I was saying to him kind of during it is that I can definitely see where like Summertime Magic and is Summertime Magic and Feels Like Summer are two different songs?
Yeah, but they were part of the Summertime Pack or something?
Yeah, something like that.
They released it together.
Yeah, those two songs, I can definitely kind of see where they fit in on this now with the same type of vibe, that kind of beachy type feel. I can definitely see, because at the time when those singles dropped, they just seemed kind of out of place. It was kind of, because you had This Is America and then you had those two songs.
It did seem random.
Yeah, it just seems like, why? But kind of after listening to this, I can definitely see now what he was going towards when he was working on it. So,
yeah.
And I don't know, I'm liking where it's going so far.
You like it?
Yeah, so far.
I dig it too. It lost me in pieces of the beginning. There's a lot happening production wise.
Yeah.
It's like it pulls me in, and then sometimes it's like, whoa, wait, huh? You know. But overall, I dig it so far. I get like some We Are the World vibes at, like towards the end with like the chorus part. I mean, there's a bunch of like chorusy kind of parts in it, but yeah, I dig it. Just so much happening. I really want to look at the producer credits, but next song, 12.38. Drop it out. Let me see if you're That's the next song. I don't know. I don't know when to pause it, John, because it's 12 songs in one in the fast rate that we've listened to, bro. I'm having a breakdown. What day is it? For one, what sounds like this right now that we've heard in like the
There's
past?
There's nothing to really compare it to.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Which is why it's so difficult to describe, and plus the song changes like 15 different.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, how do you even begin to break it down?
He's just so many songs in one. He doesn't even sound like himself in a lot of places here. I was telling John at the beginning, he sounded like Missy Elliott. I was like, this is Missy Elliott talking.
Maybe it is.
I feel like it's him, but like the way he bends his voice and everything, and I'm sure he's capable of doing that without editing. Like he's totally transcended in how he can just.
Yeah, the only feature in there was 21. And Kaja Bonet, but that was the player.
Jeez, man.
Ink is on there.
And then he was on his like James Brown kind of tip where he was doing like a rap kind of talking. You know, the Payback by James Brown. It was like, he's like, you won't get yours today. Or something like that. James Brown everywhere. Part. What's he talking about also? What the hell are you talking about? Your cat looking at me crazy. I'm like, who's Cat, Donald?
Like that one.
Just leave.
Just go inside.
Okay. 1910.
How much time till the song's over? A minute. A minute.
This summer by Disney Studios. Halloween Town 4.
My guy, this is polarizing. Any of these songs could have been the last song of the album. I feel like this, like each song is like epic in its own way right now.
It's like
Besides
it's like listening to a movie.
Yeah.
But like Interstellar. You get like
just a soundtrack to that.
Yeah, like audio Interstellar. Or like audio Inception.
He said something like, when I was 6 years old, and he started telling a story, but I don't know how much he wants us to pay attention to the lyrics. I feel like
this is definitely I'm gonna have to listen to this album 10 times for me to understand it.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Do you need to understand it? Is it just like?
I mean, I feel like either.
Does it serve a purpose sonically, or is it supposed to,
Well, you could. I mean, that's a debate for music in general. I wouldn't say just this.
Well, no.
Mad City gives me a vibe. I don't have to listen to a damn word Kendrick says.
But it's Kendrick though, and he's known for being a lyricist. I mean, like for Donald though, and this sound that he's creating, do you really need to hear the story about him being 6 years old, or do you just like, is it? I mean, what does he hold priority? Just and the whole production? Because I feel like that's priority right now. I feel like his voice. Not that the mixing is bad or anything like that, but it's just so buried under all the production and whatnot. I feel like he just wants us to listen and just vibe out in whatever way. I feel like he put. I mean, we're still early into the album, but I feel like.
Well, I think
what he's talking about isn't a priority.
Well, like I think for every song, like if I play you a song for the first time, you're not gonna know every single word that's said, right? But if you like the song, you like what it brings to the table. You like, because I mean, the song wouldn't be the same if Donald's voice wasn't there. So I'd say that they're equally as important. However, I feel like you could get more out of the song if, upon repeated listenings, you kind of hear what he says. I mean, it's just like any song, it's like, oh, he said, like, you hear a bar you didn't catch before, like, damn, that's cold. You know, it makes the song better. So I feel like if I did know what the story was about, I might appreciate the song more, but I still like the song sonically because it sounds good. Like, I don't care what he's saying. He could be saying poop shit fart the whole time.
That's true.
And be like, but, if it's a deep, insightful story, I'd like to hear that too.
Yeah. I guess we just got to go into the lyrics here. I don't know, man. I don't know. 2419, Halloween Town. There's still a whole last minute. I don't know what's going to happen. It can't just be a 1 minute fade out. Donald said, "You're right." Was that him climax?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, am I the only one thinking?
Or maybe. I thought he was running.
I was like, it sounds like he's running, but it sounds like he's enjoying the jog. In terms of the song itself, I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't stop thinking about that.
Oh.
It was a great song. It was a gorgeous song though. I love the sweet thing. I was telling John earlier. I feel like I should be waving a candle in a dim room. But also, was that him climaxing at the end? Am I the only? You didn't think that for 1 sec?
No. I thought he was running.
Let us know in the comments if you're watching this why, and also let me know if Donald Glover is climaxing on the end of this song. What's your opinion on this?
Well, so the part that more just like the actual song, I was like, damn, I could put this at my wedding. Up until the part where he was just like, it's like, if you want to be happy, don't look at my phone.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I see. I was thinking about what you said on the last track with the lyrics being important. I was like, okay, yeah, I do need to look at the lyrics to this because it was very sweet, but it had that tiny moment of like a very like I guess vulnerability and stuff.
And
like
I'm sure
that.
there's other stuff in it too.
I feel like there's a lot of things that we missed in terms like I don't know. I would choke you if you ask about that chick or something like that. I don't know.
Don't make me shake this baby, baby.
Oh, there's enough windows to throw you through. Okay, the 3222 is the next song. I feel like he was coming in that last song. Okay, so this is the first song that didn't have a transition.
Yes.
So that's, I don't know why that brought that up, but I just don't know what to expect. So what was he saying on B? I feel like he was saying like B U.
I thought he was saying.
He definitely sounded like Tim Allen on that last part, but that was. It wasn't bad. I don't know when I would play that, unless I'm like working out or something.
I wanted some 808 so bad.
That's what I'm saying. If there was just I'm like I sound goofy saying this, but like I just need a drop. There were so many opportunities for some just drums to come in, and he didn't have to rap. He could have kept doing exactly what he's doing, but
I don't know a word he said the entire time.
Yeah, I just wanted some drums, just some kind of drop, man. That would have been so satisfying. It just any point of that song with just what was going on and with the I don't even know what to call that, the reverberation of the that sounded so hectic, man. What does that remind me of? We gon' have a party.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Is it just called Party or something like that?
I think it's called it's called or is it the party after
the party after the shindig before the gathering? I don't know. I don't know. The fiesta before the quinceañera. John just asked me, is that the next song? And you could legit say that at any point.
I think I have. We should put a counter on here for this. It kind of reminded me of like a children's song at first.
I was about to say it sounds like something Dolly Parton would write.
Or like, and then you like sit there and look at the lyrics, and it's like, this song is about selling cocaine.
It could easily be that. With that.
What do you mean easily? It is.
I don't. Oh my goodness, because it had some country kind of tinges of a country sound at the beginning. Yeah. All of it before the the drop.
Because in the transition from the song before that, it had the cows and stuff. It kind of reminded me of like some farmy type shit.
That makes sense. That makes tons of sense.
Like some like Cotton Eye Joe or
Yeah.
something. Or like Old McDonald.
I 1,000% got some country vibes from this, which is okay. I like the song. It's just, whoa, man. I wasn't expecting him to go in this. I knew it was gonna be weird, and I knew it was gonna be crazy in some kind of way. But like, man, he just went way over my expectations anyway. Whether it's good or not, like, even if I didn't like any of these songs, or if anybody, doesn't like this album so far, you gotta respect what he's doing in some capacity. That camera's about to die, so I'm about to switch out these right here. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break.
And we're back.
Hell yeah. 39:28 is the next song.
Are you sure it wasn't 32:29?
Well, it might have been 74:69, but who knows? This reminds me of Bohemian Rhapsody. I'd say the most tame song so far on the album, right? I was gonna say Littlefoot Bigfoot was, but this one was just him saying he ain't shit without his baby girl, and then it just ended.
Yeah, and he's like, "Don't check my phone now."
42:26 is the next one. We're at the tail end of this now. I gotta charge my phone. Oh! I have three things. Still smacks. 2, smacks live, and 3, I have a prediction. We all know this feels like summer, but on the track list, it is 42:26. I have a theory that he's gonna pull a Kanye, and over time, edit the track list throughout to reveal the actual song titles. I don't know why he would do that. I mean, obviously, I don't know why he would do that. I mean, it's just as good regardless, and I don't. Well, maybe it could change the narrative to the album itself if we have, I guess, context in the and what the song names are. Yeah. I don't know, because he named Time and Algorithm, and that's about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Algorithm, Time, and that's it. And we, like I said, we know feels like summer. It's been out. Yeah. I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to it in my theory, but I feel like he's gonna pull a Kanye on us, and just maybe like a month from now, we're gonna know all the song titles to this. I feel like he's gonna do that with the track titles, and I feel like he's gonna reveal like maybe pieces of an album cover or whatever. Maybe it's gonna be like the corner piece or something like that of him doing like this, and then maybe the week after is gonna be the top right of him doing like that or something. I don't know. I'm speculating.
What would the third week be? Would it be like this?
Just him spreading his ass or something. 47:48 is the next song. I feel like I got to do some kind of math or whatever. Because it didn't. Maybe it's timestamps. Yeah. 000 is the first song.
Yeah.
By the end, we get to 53:49. Maybe that's the length of the album.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, like, who cares? But I don't know.
And I love myself.
Okay. Good.
That was beautiful.
It was very
I wasn't about to cry. It was just very surreal. I think I was telling John off camera, like, I remember listening to Freaks and Geeks. That was the very first, because I originally saw Donald, the first time I saw Donald was on a Comedy Central special. And I was like, this guy's funny, but, whatever. And then I saw the thumbnail for Freaks and Geeks on YouTube. And I was like, that guy looks familiar. And then I just started listening to him. And then I just went down this Donald Glover rabbit hole. And it was like, and now he's talking to his kid on his, what could be his final album. It's just like, wow, bro.
Yeah.
It's like it legit feels like yesterday I was bumping Freaks and Geeks and he was comparing his dick to an elephant, and I was like, that's not a good line. And now he's talking to his son And he's like, who do you love? And it's like, I feel like that kid had a script. Like, bro, if that was natural, man, if that was an organic conversation, I feel like it was, obviously, but like, oh my goodness. That was such a cute ending. That was so sweet, man. He was like, myself? It's like, what? I wouldn't say that now. That kid's a baby. He's like, I love myself too. Like, what? Huh? Kendrick had to put a song out to encourage people to do that. And people were like, oh yeah, well, I guess I'm cool too. That kid's already like, well, I'm the shit right now. Also, I do want to mention that this is like noticeably slowed down towards the later half. Not that like that's a bad thing, but you can tell. I feel like he saved the meat and potatoes for the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't know for people with like short attention spans or whatever. I mean, Donald Glover fans are gonna listen to this top to bottom.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like he definitely meant to put all the hype at the front end. Last song.
He saved all the hype for what?
He's like you were saying. This boy's killing it.
And then Xavier said, no more bangers.
That's a Donald Glover album if I ever heard one in my life.
It was like the perfect blend of like all of his projects if they all just came together.
Honestly, it had like the weirdness of it because the internet. It had the soulfulness of Awaken My Love. This was wow, man. This just felt like a whole ass experience. I can't even give like an accurate breakdown. Like nothing was at all cohesive on this album. I feel like, which is fine. It just in the way of like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy just being so scattered and having like different pieces of every genre. It just felt like that on this album too.
I enjoyed it thoroughly. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna try to stick to a weekly schedule with this. Everybody stay safe out there. Practice social distancing unlike us.
Wash your hands.
Wash your
fist bumps only.
Fist bumps only.
Do the 5. What's the 5? Say it with me. Listen to Donald Glover's album.
Listen to Donald Glover's album.
Listen to Donald Glover's album. Listen to Donald Glover's album. Listen to Donald Glover's album. And wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Thank you guys for watching. This has been Wiggle Weekly.